Of Men and Monsters, a novel by William Tenn, Ballantine Sci-fi. Mankind consisted of 128 people, hardly noticed by the super aliens that had taken over the Earth.
I bought this off of Etsy. In fact, I bought these off of Etsy. And, you know, this first one is really cool. It's edited by Phil Hirsch. It is 1968 first printing paperback of the Supernatural, and it has a little bit of everything.
Really cool.
Collaboration from Beyond the Grave, the metal coffin from which even Houdini could not escape, a mystery lone survivor of a clipper ship, the man who died 4 times, the witch doctor's lonesome curse in Colorado Badlands, and the man who rode a flying saucer.
These are some of the best of the best. These short accounts, different stories of true events, true supernatural phenomenon. I love these ones, and that's from Pyramid. That's like the best of the best to me. I don't have that one, I don't think. They made a lot of these different ones. Very cool. Very envious.
I think the picture's pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's glaring a little bit. Move it a tad. So what is that, like some sort of white specter with the red?
Yeah, this is a white
above?
specter, and there in the red is the same of the specter.
He must be interdimensional. I love it. Great find. How much was that?
$10.
Nice. I love it.
And I looked online. Some of the
Turn it around.
Some of this one's actually
if
more.
you would. Love it.
And this is by Pyramid Books,
Great find.
and the binding's still good.
Now look at what we have here from the mid-80s, R.L. Stine, a game book you can play again and again, The Badlands of Heart. Did not know he did this one. It's kind of like a sci-fi medieval mashup. And a game book. It's got the different stories in here. Very fantastic.
Hi, this is Russell again. This is the second book I got. It was The Psychic Phenomena, and it's the amazing experience of 2 psychics, revelations and experiences by, if you see, by Dorothy Bomar Bradley and Robert E. Bradley, MD. It was, the first printing was in '69. This is the third printing from '71. This takes you on an exciting journey along seldom traveled pathways of psychic phenomena and discovery.
Another good one. I love that red and yellow border that they got on there. It's so defined.
And this one too is put out by the Paper Book Library, printed in the United States. So, and the bind is good, pages are good, it's well taken care of, and the back is really cool.
How much was this one? $10 too?
Yep.
Good. Yeah, I'm trying to collect all these from the era. They came out with so many in the 60s, 70s, and 80s of these occult, strange phenomena.
Yeah, that's when the paranormal was really breaking loose.
Yeah, true.
Starting to. You know, the story of the Amityville house with the movie coming out.
And The Exorcist, and yeah, a lot of those ghost stories, and witchcraft was raging, and then they put the satanic stuff in the music.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting sci-fi anthology. Some of the biggest names in horror on here. Men Against the Stars, edited by Martin Greenberg. The Conquest of Space. And the original came out in 1950 on hardcover. Very expensive, very scarce. Even this paperback version from Pyramid is pretty scarce. but it is a little damaged right here. Gonna have to do some repairs to save it.
Meditation, The Light from Within. It's written by Harry Glover on the writings of Edgar Cayce's approach to life's challenges. This is a real interesting book, part of the ARE Press, which is based in Kentucky. But Harry Glover wrote this in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And it's a 2001 printing.
Looks like it.
And it's trade paperback.
So it's his interpretation of Edgar Cayce's meditation.
No, he actually has Edgar Cayce's writings or psychic readings in the book.
Okay. That's interesting. Starfire from the late 70s, a Dell release. Pre-barcode era. This is about psychic warfare in space. The war to end all wars has begun. And then Russia's trying to get him for mind control weapon.
Here's another Edgar Cayce book, Story of the Soul, by the author of Many Happy Returns, The Lives of Edgar Cayce, by W.H. Church, who is another author of some of the Cayce books that we see now. This is another trade paperback, approved and put out, published by the ARE Press, which is a very good book.
From the late 60s, a Belmont book, The Frozen Planet. Beyond the frozen planet lay the unknown, a vast gulf of light years that no man could cross in a single lifetime. A.J. Merrick. I love the purples and the contrast of violet lights. The outer void, all the known planets that had been conquered and colonized. Pluto was the last, and as far as man could go in space. Beyond the frozen planet lay an immersible gulf of light years which no man could cross in a single lifetime. But one man kept trying to find the answer.
The Lelewayan Practical Guide to Psychic Defense and Well-Being.
That's badass.
I started looking at this book. Okay, this book will help you energize your aura and your protective power-sharing force field. It has some questions on the back. Well, not questions, but fact. Psychic warfare, is it science fiction or fact? This book answers a lot of questions that it's fact. And it can help you to protect yourself because you can be psychically attacked by, it explains how it can, by music, TV, things on the news, things that people talk about. If you're generally and inherently a good person, you will be attacked.
Wow. To the luckiest girl I know, aka May, I hope this book can help a caring and sensitive person such as yourself remain open and strong. Love, Jesus. And Russell got those books from the LA Creepery bookstore from Instagram. I've followed them for years. Great taste, doesn't surprise me. Through Etsy. And if you're on Instagram or you haven't checked out Instagram, it's a nice little location where you can check out Pulp Arcanum there, where I list a bunch of my books. I don't really sell on there, but I just showcase my collection from my personal hauls. That's Pulp_Arcanum on Instagram.